Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Rishikant and today we are going to discuss about conditional statements in C. Conditional statements allow a program to make decisions based on certain conditions. They control the flow of execution by checking whether a given expression is true or false. In this presentation, we will learn about different types of conditional statements in C, including if else, nested if else ladder, else if ladder, and switch statements. What are conditional statements? Conditional statements are used to perform different actions based on the conditions. They check whether a given condition is true or false. Based on the result, certain parts of code are executed or skipped. Example, deciding if a student passes or fails based on the marks. If statement. Simplest conditional statement. The syntax of if statement is if condition in the closed parenthesis, curly braces open, and the statements to execute if the condition is true. Whatever we write here, the statement will be executed if the condition is satisfied. Curly braces closed. For example, if the marks are greater than or equal to 50, the output will be as pass. If else statement used when there are two possible outcomes, true or false. The syntax for if else statement is if the condition executes if condition is true. Here, if the condition is true, whatever we write here will be executed. And if the condition is not true, it will go into the else case and executes whatever which is written in this here. For example, if the marks are greater than or equal to 50, the output will be pass, or else the output will be fail. Nested if statement. An if statement inside another if statement is called nested if statement. Is used when multiple conditions need to be checked. For example, if marks are greater than or equal to 50 and marks are greater than or equal to 90, the output will be excellent. But if the marks are greater than or equal to 50, the output will be good. And if none of these both are satisfies, then it comes into this else block and prints the fail. The output will be fail if both of this doesn't match. Else if ladder used when there are multiple conditions to check. Syntax is if condition 1 statement 1, else if condition 2 statement 2, and we can write up to any number of codes, any number of statements, and at the end it should be just else and the statement. For example, if the marks are greater than or equal to 90, it would be A grade. If the marks are not greater than or equal to 90, it will come into this block and then enter if, and if the 7 greater than 75 as a B grade, and else, and if and it's greater than 50, C grade. If none of the conditions satisfy, then it comes to this else block and prints the output as fail. Next, switch statement. Used when a variable can take multiple fixed values. It's an alternative to else if ladder. Syntax for switch is switch, an expression, parenthesis, in the parenthesis, curly braces, case, value 1, code block, and break. In every case, break is mandatory. In case value 2, code block, break, and at the end it should be default and the default code block. If none of this matches, then the code which is written here will be executed. For example, switch, we are giving a character as a day, opening the curly braces. In case 1, printf Monday. If we enter 1, the output will be Monday, and it's break out of this loop and gets to here. That is what the break is for. And if the input is 2, it will print Tuesday, and if it isn't 1 or 2, it will be printed as invalid day. The main differences between if else and switch are if else can handle both logical and relational conditions. Switch works only with discrete values like integers and characters. Switch is cleaner when checking one variable against many constants. If else is more flexible but can get lengthy in many cases.